Well, good morning, everybody. It is kind of an overcast day today, but very nice outside. I hadn't actually sent too many videos out this week for you guys. I wanted to encourage you a little bit. I was reading through Mark still, and just in my quiet time, and I came upon a scripture where in chapter 10 where Jesus had came to a different area. He came into where the people were following him again, and it says, and as he was wont, he taught them again. Now this is the King James Version, which I grew up on, but I normally use the New King James Version. But this Bible is a Bible that I've had as a kid. I got it from my mom and dad in 1976. It was for Christmas, and so I kind of read it at home. It's just a nostalgic kind of thing to do. It's just it's just the Bible I have at home. Anyhow, so I like kind of looking at the different words that it has in New King James every once in a while. But this word want, W-O-N-T, I didn't really know what that meant. And Shelby was out a while ago, and she looked it up, and it says as it was an accustomed to do, something you're accustomed to doing. And so the idea was that Jesus was accustomed to teaching people. And I thought about that for a minute. I guess that's his role. I mean, he came, he was a person come to save the world, basically. And you think, well, that's just his place. That's just what he does. That's what he's supposed to do. And it's not really necessarily something we're supposed to do. But I do think that it is. We can be teachers as well. I mean, listen, Jesus, he didn't just sit down and break down every word in the Bible, in the Bible that they had at the time. But instead, he would teach from the things that he saw around him, like the sparrows, the mustard seed, the grain of wheat, just the lilies of the field, and so he would just look around and he would teach from it. He would use an application to life and Scripture as he saw the things around him. And so I know we all see things around us, and so we can be accustomed to teaching with our life as well. So when we have our grandkids, our kids, our friends, we can just see something and be able to teach from it just a little bit. It doesn't have to be a long lesson or whatever, but just to be able to teach from it. Also, man, I want to add to this that apparently you guys are accustomed to, being faithful with your tithes. We haven't said one word about that because I just feel like that's just something that we trust God with, and don't hammer that down your throat, because I believe God is so much better at doing that than we could ever be. And so early on, Eamon kept, talking, and I told him to say, hey, listen, if you find somebody else in need, then take care of it and, help them. But you guys have been so faithful to send your tithes and bring them up there. And, it's something you're accustomed to doing, but not just out of the fact that it's a tradition or whatever, but you just feel like, that is part of your service to the Lord. And so I appreciate that. I want to tell you, that's why I'm saying this. I want to tell you, thank you so much for your faithfulness. What a blessing you are as a church. People, everyone in our church family is a blessing, and I love you all. I know that this is kind of a hard time for some. For some of you, it's not that big of an adjustment, but for some of you, it's difficult. And so I'm saying, hang in there. Continue to, maybe call and encourage other people, and pour into things that are helpful to your life. And so we'll get through it soon and back to normal, and we will learn to appreciate the times together. So anyhow, God bless you. I hope it's a great day for you.